I can't. Really, I cannot wait to actually run block so much because it's like now when the linebackers are already filled in, we actually take a deep shot downfield and so we get a touchdown. So I just can't wait for that.
How's Justin doing as far as just like commanding the huddle? I think you guys really huddle. Like just commanding the locker room.
Hey, Justin, he's a character. He's a character in the locker room, and when he's on the field, he take it seriously. Like in the locker room, he's his own person. On the field, he's a totally different person. I like him a lot. And I like all the quarterbacks for real. I love them all. Like at the same time, like it's only one starting job. Who's going to compete for it? And I've been seeing that from all the quarterbacks personally.
You guys are really deep in experience at tight end too. I'm sure as a tackle, that's nice having some fellow big athletic guys next to you at times. I know you guys are running a lot of 2 tight end sets as well, but just discuss the tight end group if you would.
The tight end group is, man, it's crazy because we got we run with the tight end a lot, of course, and also we pass with the tight ends a lot as well. And it's really not a difference between none of them at all. They go hard every day. We're more D1. I like my tight ends. I like them a lot.
Injuries are part of football. Is there anything? What can you do to try to avoid? What can you do to try to stay healthy this season?
Really nothing. It's just I can do stuff about it, but the thing is as far as an offensive lineman or any football player, you have to recover. If you don't recover, your body's gonna be banged up the next day or the next week against any team in the Big Ten. If you don't recover, you just basically saying forget the teammate, forget my teammates, forget everybody else, because you're not playing at your very best. That's all it is.
Okay. The idea that you're the one returning starter, why it started a little bit, you like that? You're the guy. You ready for that?
I'm ready for it, but it still doesn't mean nobody else can step up. You know what I mean? Wyatt steps up, Josh steps up, Brandon steps up. Even Jonah steps up. That's leaders and the older guys who actually been through the struggle here at Ohio State, and we know our plays and we know how to come at defenses, how we come off the ball. So I have help. I'm not just alone. We also got Brandon coming back after he didn't play last year as much as he wanted to, but he's one of the stars too. Personally, for me.
Sorry. What stands out about Jonah? You mentioned Jonah Jackson. What stands out about him so far?
Well, what stands out to me about Jonah is that he's a very hard worker. He loves his teammates. He came in with a good attitude after coming in from Rutgers. Because Rutgers, he liked it, but he says it's nothing compared to what he has right now. Because when he came in, me, Wyatt, and Josh Albee greeted him, and everybody else greeted him into the family because he's part of us now. He's part of the unit. So we just bring him in the family.
Because you are the returning starter, you might be the only person we can ask this. You're looking across the line at what the defensive line is doing. How much of a difference is their new north-south scheme making? They say that they're doing less gap control and more north-south directly attacking. As an offensive lineman and someone who saw both what they were doing before and what they're doing now, what is the difference practically speaking?
Well, basically, every time we go play outside zone plays all the time, they makes the defense a lot tired because they got run all over the field. When we run gap or zone plays, they automatically just come upfield. So if we give them go outside the side, they'd be more tired. That's all it is.
Is it harder as an offensive lineman to stop?
Not really. It's just how disciplined are you.
They're fresher at the end of practice.
Yeah, they're fresher at the end of practice, but it depends on how the offensive line demeanor is.
Thayer, it seems like Jonah might be the guy who ends up starting next to you. We always hear about how important it is to sort of get a feel for the guy you're playing with and chemistry and stuff like that. How long does that take? How long before you know how to play off of Jonah and he knows how to play off of you?
Really, it didn't. Personally, I feel like I can play with him Like after the first day, I was like, okay, I can play with him. You know, last year we had our struggles because I know I was new on the starting offensive line, and Malcolm, he was also new on the starting offensive line, but he was also older. So personally for me, I wasn't ready, but now I'm more confident and know what to do now. I can trust him to do his job, you know, and he can trust me to do my job as well.
Ryan Day seems like a nice guy. Can he get on you guys when you need it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
How?
Like he's a cool guy outside the football field, but when he's on the football field, it's like he's just zoned in. He's zoned in, and that's the type of coach I actually like because he can talk to his players, you know, get to know his players a little bit more. But on the field, it's like he's a totally different person. Like he wants this done, this like how he wants it. Like basically just like Coach Meyer, but he's like focused in just like Coach Meyer is.
So fans that are worried about, to piggyback on Doug's question, so I've heard this from fans that are worried about Coach Day's going to be too easy on you guys compared to Coach Meyer. What do you say to those fans?
He's not. He's not at all. He expects more than he did last year. You know how he had to take over Coach Meyer's job for 3 weeks, but at the same time, he wants the best for us, and he wants us to go hard, and he wants us to fight every time, every play. And if we don't do that, he'll get on us for sure.
JK was not happy with the year he had a year ago. He didn't think he played his best. He's made that very clear. What do you think when you hear that, and what would you like to do as an offensive line to help J.K. Dobbins have the kind of year he wants to have?
Well, personally, for me, when I hear that, is like it's kind of shot in the heart because I felt like last year we didn't run the ball as much, and he didn't get the breakaway touchdowns that he wanted as well. So personally, for me, I'm gonna try to do my very best, and everybody on the offensive line is gonna try to do their very best, just to get the backers and get everybody moving off the ball, so him, or the next running back can move around. You know, actually break off some tackles and get big gains.
I'm certain you were asked this, but about the personal, for you, I mean, personal, that gap between practices, you really haven't had a full go since November of last year, and getting back into it yourself. How have you physically taken it back on? Has it been a slow process, or do you feel like you're as fresh and as ready as you needed to be?
Good. It's a slow process, of course, coming from the energy that I have, but at the same time, like, I'm going hard, you know, I'm getting coached up by Coach Doug, and I'm getting help from older guys like Brandon and Josh, like I said before. So I'm getting back into my old groove, but I'm just taking day by day right now.
Are you still kind of in the process of getting back to 100%? Do you feel like you're there, or do you feel like you still need a little more time to kind of get to?
I'm there, but they just don't want me actually throw me in with the ones right away because I've been away from football for 9 months after the championship game. So they just want to sell me in, make me fill it in. Then when it comes week 3, before we play FAU, they want to go 100%.
How much is that hard for you when you're kind of standing there watching? How much are you like, I just want to get in there for ones, I just want to go full go again?
It's hard, but at the same time, I know if I do go hard and I do go hard every play and go with the ones every time, I'm bound to be injured again because I don't want that. I also don't want to let down my teammates either. If I do that, you know.
Back injuries can be notorious for lingering and being tricky. How have you dealt with yours? I mean, how serious was it? Was it just something you have to wait and let the process play out?
So let the process play out. You know, I had the surgery in January, of course. It took me a while to actually get moving. Walking was the hardest part for me, but I've been getting with the trainers, athletic trainers, Stu, Sean, Tyler, Solomon, even Coach Mick. Coach Mick has been helping me out a lot because he's been modifying my list as well during the preseason.
You probably asked this before. Can
Two
you
more
share
questions.
what the nature of the injury was? You've probably asked this before, but can you share what the injury was?
It's disclosed.
What are the things
Last
that
question.
you feel like you have to do over the next 3 weeks so that when you step out there for that season opener, you are 100%, you're ready to go, you're ready to lead the offensive line?
Basically, just talk more, be a leader, instead of sitting back there and just weighing what's going to happen. That's personally what I'm trying to do right now. But since I'm not getting as much reps that I need, as many reps that I was supposed to be, I'm back there helping out Jonah. I'm helping out back there with Josh Myers, Wyatt, and Brandon. Help them out with their technique, help them out with what to do with each play. And that's what I got that from Billy Price and Jamarcus Jones, because my freshman year, I had no plays at all. So they just helped me out a lot and took me into meetings. And basically, I'm doing the same thing with DeJuan Jones, because that's my little brother. Well, I know he's kind of bigger than me, but that's my little brother, and I love him, and I'm trying to do the best I can to be the best big brother I can be.
You feel more confident this year to kind of step out and talk to the other offensive linemen than maybe you did last year?
Oh yes, 100%. Because I felt like last year I wasn't ready to actually talk to the other guys that's already played on the offensive line the following year.
Is it weird that you're the veteran?
It is very weird. And I'm also the youngest. Still.
Youngest? Yeah, okay.
Still. So,
How old are you?
19.
Because you have a late birthday, or you have a whatever birthday.
Yeah, it's late birthday.
How old were you when you graduated high school?
17. Yeah.
When is your birthday?
September 18th.
Paris Campbell.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Thayer.
Hey, there. One quick thing.
Tim, it's over.
I know.
You missed it.
Can you tell that you're playing with guys? J.K. Dobbins was talking about this the other day. That it's not just that there's some pretty good linemen in front of